Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Snakes on the Plains. A quick video here. It's not going to take very long. I have two snakes. They both come from relocations that I've done here in Stevens County. One of them is a western rat snake, very common snake, really nothing special about it. I just kept him because he's really big. Kind of wanted to show how everybody's scared of these big snakes, but they're really nothing to be scared of. The second one is a Eastern Hignose snake that was found east of Marlow. A young man reached out to my daughter, took a picture of it. We went out there and got it off their property. I'm going to go relocate both of these snakes soon after this video, but I just wanted to hold on to them overnight just to show you, kind of give you guys an inside view of them. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy it. Here is the western rat snake. It's a very common snake. They're found all throughout most of Oklahoma. They have a very wide range, but as you can see, he's very big. Hard to tell, but he's probably 5 foot long at least, maybe longer. These guys kind of are very defensive. You know, when I first got him just a couple days ago, he was very defensive, didn't want to be picked up, but it's just because he's obviously scared that you're going to hurt him, you're going to kill him, which, you know, you really can't much blame him. And he's fixing to go in the shed. It's hard for you guys to tell, but his eyes are turning blue, and he's fixing to start shedding, so that makes him even more defensive because they can't see very well, and obviously they don't know what's going on around them, so they're a little more prone to biting during those times. But even if this guy bites you, no harm, no foul. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You might have a few little pin pricks on you. You might bleed a little bit, but he's non-venomous. Ain't going to hurt. Just go wash it. You're absolutely fine. There's no reason to kill him. They're good rodent control. They're here. They're trying to you know, keep the rodent control in check, or the rodent population, I should say, in check, and they serve their purpose just like everything else. But you can see he's good. He's healthy. He's pretty large. And next step back, and you can see he almost at the ground, and he's almost to my head. So I'm almost 6 foot tall. So he's every bit of 5 foot long. So he's, you know, pretty good sized. Pretty snake. He's got some red speckling in him. He's like I said, fixing to go in a shed, so he's not as pretty as he was even just a few days ago. He's kind of starting to go into that phase. So put him up, and we'll get out the much more dramatic, much more of a showman, I guess I'd say, the Eastern Hignose. So stay tuned. All right, here's the second one, Eastern Hignose. You can tell by their upturned snout, as you can hopefully see there. That's how they're easily identified. It's a modified scale for digging. They like to go into the sand and the sandy areas, and they like to dig, and they will flatten out much like everybody thinks they're a cobra. Call them the Oklahoma cobra a lot of times, and they'll hiss at you. If I can get him to hiss, he's not even going to hiss for us. He's calmed down significantly over the past few days from what he was, so I will put him down on the ground here a little bit, take some video of him. When he gets down on the ground, he's a little bit more dramatic, if you will, but these are pretty common. They really scare people because they are kind of loud. They like to hiss at you. They like to flatten out, look big, try to intimidate you into leaving them alone. But this guy's kind of a hoss. You can see they'll get bigger than this, but he's pretty thick, and he's pretty neat. They primarily eat frogs, things like that, but they're one of the more common ones around. They're really common that they get killed because people don't understand them. They fear them just because they're different. I'll put him down, get some video of him, and stand by. See here, he's starting to flatten out like they do. Like I said, they try to act like they're a cobra. You can hear him hiss. Pretty neat. So that's why people are often obviously scared of them. Another characteristic, they always do that right there with their tail. They'll always seem to curl it up. I'm not sure why, but that's one of the things they do. But you can see, obviously it's kind of intimidating if you don't know what you're looking at, but there's really no reason to fear him. He's not going to hurt you. They just like to put on a show. Very good show. They're very dramatic. It's kind of why they're a favorite of a lot of people. The Easterns, they got this very distinct kind of marks here on their back. That's one way to easily tell them. Their upturned snout, obviously for digging, tail, and you can see their pattern here. So, but as you can tell, he's not going to hurt me. They're going to bite you. They're really reluctant to bite. Not to say they can't. Anything with a mouth can bite you, but they're going to be reluctant to bite you. They don't want to. Not going to do any good. They know that. So, anyways, pretty neat snake. One of my favorites around here locally. I'll get it to focus. There you go. Anyways, they're pretty neat. And also, if they're harassed enough, a lot of times they will roll over onto their back and they will play dead. This guy has not done that since I've had him. He just likes to act bad. He don't like to act like he's dead. That's another characteristic of them. So these guys are, a lot of people call them, say that they are mildly venomous. I don't really even like to say that. They're not truly venomous. They have very small fangs in the back of their mouth, not in the front like a pit viper. They have saliva that has a quality of it that helps it neutralize, or helps it to subdue its prey. It's medically insignificant to humans. You get bit by one by chance, you might itch. One in I don't know how many 100 people or so might have somewhat of a more of a reaction, but it's not going to be much of one. It's really nothing to worry about. They're not going to hurt you, so you can tell. Anyways, I'd like to keep this guy as a pet, but I won't. And go let him go where he belongs. Well, hope you enjoyed. I know this is one of my favorites, and as it is a lot of people. So enjoy. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you stay in touch with all of our new stuff that we got coming out. We'll be having a lot of stuff over the summer and hopefully for a lot of time to come.